So yeah, like after listening to a lot of people doing really good stuff, I'm just gonna go up here and do like a small talk about myself, I guess. Like I'm Swedish, right? So I'm just gonna talk about my country because it's pretty boring. So let's like begin by talking about what Sweden is. Like Sweden is a nation that's pretty cold, pretty horrific. And you should probably not go there. But if you do go there, you should probably not go up to the north. Stay down south. It's probably pretty cool. So what were I gonna say? Fuck. Anyway, so yeah. Gonna have a small chat. This is more or less impromptu. I don't have anything prepared, so let's see what happens. Okay. You're the only one laughing. Okay. So, basically, okay, I don't know what the fucking talk to. I'm very tired. Okay, let's talk about today. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so the reason why I kind of come up with anything good to talk about is probably because I'm going on like 2-3 hours, because Birmingham is pretty awesome, and I just couldn't, go and sleep before this, because I was too excited. So, let's just talk about like comparisons between Sweden and England, and probably why England is, I wouldn't say worse, I wouldn't say worse, but different. If different is like a good thing in some ways. So like the weather's probably better, but that's not saying much at all. Given that it's like -1 at the moment, at like 3 o'clock in the morning or like 3 o'clock in the day, it's more or less pretty horrific. As a result of that, don't go there when it's winter. You should probably not go there if it's summer as well. Yeah, so I do debating because like I enjoy doing stuff on the weekends that are not like sitting in my room looking at the screen. But I didn't really like imagine myself standing in front of a crowd trying to be funny, because like if I try to be funny, it's probably going to fail, which is it's kind of doing right. It's kind of happening at the moment, right? So like you probably have already noticed that I'm like all my humor is basically based on me being very self-deprecating, which is probably not a good thing because I don't see how that would be funny. But let's like try to be funny. So I'm going to have like a story about my childhood. Okay, so the story goes: you're born in the South. Not in England, but in Sweden. And then you're like, have parents that for some reason think that it's a good idea to move up north. I don't know why, because one, it's pretty cold, it's pretty dark and grim. I have never asked them why they moved up. If I were to do that, they would probably like give me a very silent answer and say she never moved up in the first place. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. So I just went up north, grew up in the forest. I mean, this is probably why I'm so bad at comedy, because like the only people I talk to are literally trees. So I see a tree, I'm like, hey, do I know you? What's happening? So the trees are pretty cool. And so are like rivers. Rivers are pretty good. Why are rivers cool and why do Swedes love rivers? They love rivers because you can like literally go down them. Down to the Bothnia, like sea or whatever it's called. And you build like cities around them. And you call the cities river. I don't know why, but it's a thing. So I like trees, I like rivers. Do I like roads? Probably I like roads. Oh yeah, I had this discussion once with my like American friend who was like trying to tell me that the state doesn't really have like, any power over like how it like makes people do stuff. And I was like literally saying, look, roads are pretty useful. I don't think like you can build roads if you don't have a state. So yeah, roads are pretty cool. So we've covered trees, we've covered rivers. What more can we cover? Humor? Okay, so like Brits probably have better humor than Swedes, I think, because like the penultimate and like the best humor is literally just a parody of the Swedish chap. It's pretty grim, just making fun of how we speak. Can someone randomly shout out something in the crowd?
Mountains!
Mountains! Mountains, okay. We have a lot of mountains. Mountains are pretty good. So, like, we have a lot of, like, mountain culture in Sweden. We like to go hiking, we like to go to the mountains. Yes. So, like, when we go to the mountains, we have a great time. We, like, stay up there for, like, 5-6 days, walk, like, 10 kilometers a day. Have a horrific day because you don't like walking 10 kilometers a day. And we eat, like, pretty shit food. But I don't know, like, people enjoy being outdoors. I don't know why. I much prefer to, like, be indoors, do debating, or watch a screen. In my room. But I probably prefer debating. I'm not done yet. So yeah, like this comedy sketch probably has like as much structure as like my debates today. So that's all good. So I'm like consistent in some way, and I like consistency. What? Okay. Yeah. Can you say something? Can you say one more word? One more word.
Comparative.
That's too many words.
British.
I'm what?
The British.
No.